Welcome to the Vanilla to Vixen podcast. This show contains adult content, so if you are under 18 or easily offended, please switch off now. Mr. and Mrs. N are not qualified relationship counsellors. This show is for entertainment purposes only. Now the disclaimer is out of the way, sit back, relax, and enjoy our journey from Vanilla to Vixen.
Welcome to episode 201 of Vanilla to Vixen. We are your hosts, Mr. and Mrs. N, and also sometimes known as...
The Naughty Couple.
Hello, Mrs. N.
Hello, Mr. N.
I can't believe we're in the 200th.
I know.
We're over 2 centuries now.
Wow.
It's just unbelievable. Here we are, another episode. Wow, we've got a lot to get through in this episode. We've got a couple of beautiful letters or emails sent in to us by quite nervous couples, and one of them's quite kind of upsetting, really, to hear. So I'm going to look forward to reading those out, and hopefully we can offer them some friendly advice.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure we can.
And in the meantime, before we get to the main meat of the show,
yes,
we could talk about what happened last week with the V2V CLUB becoming a football-free zone.
If you are sick of the World Cup already, then don't worry, we've got your back.
Well, it was certainly a football-free zone last weekend for a few couples at the V2V CLUB.
It was. On our Friday, we had our Vivid event.
We did.
And Saturday was our Licorice and Lace.
And there were couples playing with other sorts of balls.
Very funny, Mr. N.
Absolutely. That's your joke this week. Okay, last weekend we had Liquorice and Lace on Saturday.
We did. And
in fairness, if you've not kind of been barbecued in this summer weather, then, you know, if you're still here and not toasted lightly on both sides.
It was a little warm.
But luckily in the club we have air conditioning.
Oh, thank God.
I know, so it was a saviour. So, we had couples come in. They did avoid the PVC and leather.
I can't blame them, to be honest. I mean, I went for the lace option.
It was more lace than licorice.
It certainly was. There's a lot more airflow in lace.
And in fairness, I think because of the World Cup, it was quieter in the club than usual last Saturday. Friday was okay, it was quite busy, but Saturday was a little bit quieter, wasn't it? But we still had some beautiful couples attend. We
still had a really lovely evening. Doesn't seem to matter how many couples you get.
No.
The atmosphere in the club is always amazing. It's just brilliant.
What I think was nice last weekend were couples were coming to the club and they weren't necessarily swapping, which is, don't get me wrong, it's nice when you're intermingling. But I think last weekend kind of showed that you don't have to do full swaps and that kind of thing to have a really good time. And there were couples just wandering off to the playroom and playing, but weren't necessarily full swapping last weekend.
The conversation was amazing. It was really flowing. There was a really great atmosphere. Lots of drinks, which was nice. Our wonderful
Vixen.
Yes, our wonderful Vixen bar staff kept them coming, which was what we needed.
And I did notice she was selling her own night, doing another mix of Vixen night coming up,
which is awesome because the last one was so good.
It was really busy on a Friday.
And we've got our own cocktail. Well, it's a mocktail we have, don't we, Mr. N?
We do, yeah, absolutely. So we will be doing another mix of Vixen night because that was so popular on the Friday. We had a lot of singles come to that. It was really nice.
Yeah, it was really good night, really good atmosphere. But also at the weekend, because we've been renovating our outside space.
Yes.
Which is getting there nicely.
You keep saying that. Everyone's like, is it finished? It's getting there.
It's getting there. We've got some titivating to do.
In fairness, we've still got seats to put in.
We have still got some seats to put in, yes.
We have got some seating, but we need a lot more.
Well, the thing is, we keep changing our minds on what we want out there, don't we? So one minute we're talking about having another big bench seat area because it's such a really good social space. And then we're also talking about, should we get something that's like those day beds that we get?
I think we could combine the whole thing and have could we have benches going into a day bed? Who knows?
Who knows?
In like an L shape.
This is the thing. We're still working through it. So, and this is how the club got built.
It is.
We just have an idea, then we'd have a conversation, then we talk to the crew, and everybody puts in their ideas, and then eventually we come out with something that was like brilliant.
And talking of kind of like a mixed reaction, we've had a few people asking about Gloryholes in the club.
Yes, we have.
But then we've had other couples where because if we get a few people say the same thing, do you have Gloryholes? Do you have pizza ovens? Not pizzas, just the oven.
Exactly. Yes. Somebody has been confused with that before, thinking that we were going to have real eating pizzas.
These are kind of known as Czech pizza ovens. It's kind of like go onto any porn site and you'll find Czech pizza ovens where the lady kind of goes inside this box kind of thing and the legs stick out, and you can imagine the rest. Needless to say, her legs they can look like a V, or they can look like a giant M from McDonald's. Yes, so you can imagine the rest. So we've been asked for those. We kind of put it out to the masses, and we had such a mixed reaction.
It's been very mixed.
We've kind of learned that pizza ovens and Gloryholes especially, male Gloryholes, they are literally Marmite.
Yeah.
You either love them or really don't like them.
I have to be honest, Gloryholes aren't my thing.
No, you said that before.
Yeah, and I think the reason being, for me personally, is it's the not knowing who's behind it.
Yeah.
And I know some people find that quite exciting.
That's right.
It can be a kink. Absolutely, it can be. But just for me,
that doesn't do anything for you.
No, I've never tried a pizza oven, so I can't say whether I would enjoy it or not. I think it's something
from the female side.
I certainly wouldn't say no. Before trying you need to try before you buy.
Which have a bit of pineapple on it.
Absolutely, which I know everybody's going to go, no.
They're not disgusted with you for trying a pizza, they're disgusted for pineapple on your pizza.
I'll tell you why. It's because we were talking to the most beautiful couple at the social last week. And they had enjoyed the pizza oven at Purple Mamba.
This was on Thursday night. So every Thursday we do a little social at the club.
Yeah, and she was telling me that obviously she was in the pizza oven. Hubby was outside, so he was in control of who was coming along. She loves the whole thing about not knowing who the person is, but she's obviously very comfortable because she knows that hubby is controlling it.
Yeah, she's putting 100% trust in her husband, and he's in full control.
And I have to be honest, listening to her describe it, I thought, do you know, it actually quite sounds sexy. So I wouldn't say no completely to a pizza oven.
You have in the past said to me that one of your fantasies was to go into a playroom and for me to go and find someone for you.
Absolutely.
Which I suppose is a very similar thing.
Yeah.
But I suppose with that, you are seeing them walk into the room. You're seeing who they are. Yeah.
So as opposed to the Gloryholes where people will already be behind them, I suppose there's more of an element of control with the pizza oven. And I think that's probably where it differs for me.
So we obviously are having this real mix of different responses from our crew, because our crew were even really mixed about it.
Yeah.
So we kind of reached out and we went on Fab Swingers and we delved into the forums. So here we wrote, here is a question that we would love your opinions on. Glory holes in clubs, are they something that excites you, or do you find them seedy? There seems to be quite differing opinions on glory holes. We would especially like to hear couples and single ladies' opinions, because we did find from our own research within our own kind of like crew that single guys love a glory hole, but it tended to be the ladies that had the strongest views probably against them. Yeah. It's fair to say.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's see what we've said. We had one lady, I'm not going to read these names out because these are on Fab Swingers, so they weren't directly to us, but we had one response that said, I never visit the glory holes if a club has them. That was from a single lady.
Okay.
Another single lady said, same as the previous poster, I don't use glory holes in clubs, but they can be popular amongst others. So she's seen a lot of people, obviously, in them. Single guy, I've used them before and definitely enjoyed it. So it's a yes from me. He knows what he likes. I like that. First couple's response, we love a glory hole. The best one we've done has a knee pad for the ladies, shelf for drinks, a hook for clothes, and a light that comes on to say it's occupied.
Oh, wow. That's like a top level glory hole, that is.
The most luxurious glory hole in anywhere. Brilliant. Okay. Then we had another single lady that said, I love them and pizza ovens. I make full use of them. Wish I could make one at home, but it's not safe with the family about. Then we had another lady, again, polar opposite. I don't use glory holes in clubs. I have found over the years that the glory holes can attract the type of guys who can't communicate and chat. They're at the club with a view to getting their money's worth and expecting a blowjob. The guys people don't want to play with, basically. So that's quite a strong...
That is a very strong...
response.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose just taking part of her point there, if you have got a guy that probably is a little shy, not very good at communicating with people, I suppose the glory hole is a good option for them.
Yeah.
So I understand that.
We didn't only get we got about 37 replies in the forum. There were lots of replies.
That's good.
But then we had a private message sent to us. Again, obviously, I'm not going to read the lady's name out. It was a single lady, and I'm not even going to read her Fab name out because it was sent to us privately. But I will read what the message said, because I think she makes a very interesting point. It says, glory holes existed in gents' toilets to offer some degree of intimacy and safe anonymity when gay sex was illegal. I don't really go to sexually liberated environments to roleplay being a criminalised sexual minority in a public toilet. It's seedy and depressing for me. That's really quite strong.
Yeah.
And she goes on to say, I got the impression that V2V brand was more about liberation than repression.
Wow.
So I can understand where she's coming from. I see her point of view on that.
Yeah.
But I also think as well that role play is about having fun.
Yeah.
You can have role play about all sorts of things. But to take it out of context and make it very serious, obviously, it's hugely different to committing an illegal act.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's in the safety of a club.
It's consenting adults as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess the other thing is, can you offer proper consent in a glory hole? I suppose you can by kind of shouting through the glory hole first, but
I suppose there's an unwritten consent, the fact that you're there, isn't there?
And I mean, obviously with guys as well, there was a single guy that replied that he didn't use glory holes because he couldn't be sure that it was a woman on the other side, and obviously
good point.
Is not bi, clearly by his response. So yeah, I mean, I guess if you're sticking your willy through a hole, you are giving consent for anything for it to happen.
Yeah.
So it's
an interesting point, isn't it?
It's a bit of a hot potato,
isn't it? So obviously the conversation was all about whether, we should have at the club, a pizza oven maybe, and stuff. So it did get the old conversation going, didn't it?
So in the meantime, we'll focus on our outside room.
Yes.
And just see where the glory hole and pizza oven thing goes. If you've got a strong response to this, even a tepid weak one, we still want to hear it. We love hearing your opinions. And so you can send it in to us via v2v.uk. So if you go on v2v.uk, that's our website, you'll see our email and everything on there. Send us something, or you can contact us on Fab Swingers. We are Naughty CP1 V2V CLUB. Naughty CP1 space V2V CLUB. So you can find us on Fab Swingers and send us a message.
Perfect.
So we go from one kink to another now. Next weekend, we have two rather sexy events. On Friday, the 10th of July, we have the Sensational Play event.
Oh, sexy.
So this is one where you can bring along your toys, bring along anything you want, even your own glory holes, if you want to. A whole glory hole, bring it along with you. We'll try and...
A little porter hole.
Basically, it's a place where you can play safely and discover your sensation play kinks.
Yes, this is going to be a great one.
Right
up our street, Mr. N, this one.
It is, and we've kind of done the thing again where we flipped the Friday and the Saturday. So the Friday sensational play. Sensational play is on Friday the 10th. It's for couples and single ladies only on the Friday, which leaves the Saturday.
Yes.
Singles, don't worry, we've not left you out. We have the return of our really popular Saturday night
Fusion After Dark.
That is the one, on Saturday the 11th.
Yeah, so last time we did this, it went down really well.
Yeah.
The single guys loved it because they had a chance to come to a club on a Saturday night.
We strictly limit the single guys, so they're really in single numbers. We know them all, we've vetted them all. We're really proud to say we have some of the best single guys in the whole scene.
We do.
Come to V2V. And what was really lovely was the couples that attended last time said to us, there was a couple of couples that had never been to an event with single guys.
Yeah.
And they said, we really loved it. It was great.
They did.
And they were chatting at the bar to the single guys. And it was just fabulous.
They are good. They are a good bunch, bless them.
Yeah. So we've got single guys, we've got single ladies, and we've got couples on Saturday the 11th. It is a really, really special night. Very sexy, very dark, sexy, sultry music. It's going to be a good one. That is Fusion After Dark.
However, it's not going to be dark and sultry this weekend, is it, Mr. N?
No.
No.
It's the Wild West girls.
It is. It's a yeehaw.
The Wild West Midlands girls. That's what we've got this weekend.
It's July the 4th.
Independence Day.
We've gone all American.
Will Smith is bringing the alien.
Oh, no.
These disclosure, they're everywhere.
No, but he might go around slapping people.
Yes, it was Will Smith. It was Will Smith. That's a good point. He's barred.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the whole Wild West theme. I love the music. We've got a bit of Shabuzi on the DJ decks.
Are we going full on country?
I've been doing some very special mixes on the DJ decks this week.
I have to be honest, Mr. N, I was never a massive country fan. But you have converted me.
Obviously, as you know, I like a massive different genres of music, and I do love country music. I used to perform a little bit of country music.
Yeah.
A little bit, just a little bit, a few tracks. And so mixing it up with a bit of dance music, we have, Shabuzi mixed in with dance, mixed in with
Dolly Parton.
Sorts. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's Avicii meets Dolly Parton. It's going to be awesome.
It is. It is. And as it is Independence Day, we're going to decorate the club. It's going to be full on America.
Party mode. Saturday, the 4th of July. We can't have any fireworks.
You'll have to make your own fireworks.
Yeah, we can't do fireworks. We've got smoke detectors. So don't be ridiculous. But we have got everything else.
Yes.
And we've got brand new bar staff this weekend.
We do.
Which you can come and meet the brand new bar staff. It's going to be really cool.
Yes, it is.
So that's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
And yes, don't worry, we've still got our beautiful mixer Vixen.
Yeah.
She's away this weekend.
Yes.
So yeah, I can just hear a million people going, "Oh my God, Mixer Vixen's not here." She's going nowhere.
No, we're letting her have a night off.
Absolutely. She'll be back.
She'll be back.
Now, I did have someone ask me if we've got one of those rodeo horses.
Oh, you mean the booking Bronco thingy?
Yes. But I had to kind of remind them, no, our insurance won't allow that. Absolutely ridiculous.
And Crimson would have our guts for garters.
Crimson Rose is our safety inspector. She'd never allow it. You know, she's an absolute stickler for the rules.
Quite rightly so.
We've tamed it down a bit, and we have Ziggy the zebra in the safari room, and you can see Mrs. N topless on Ziggy the zebra in our post on Fab Swingers.
Yes, he's quite high to get on top of.
Yeah. And we had 4 naked girls on there on opening night.
You had to give me a leg up.
It was very enjoyable. It was very enjoyable on opening night with 4 naked girls on there.
Well, absolutely. Ziggy's very popular.
It's a shit job, this is. So we did, yeah, we've got Ziggy the Zebra, so you could grab your Stetson, jump on Ziggy Zebra, and yeah, it's gonna be a good night.
It is. It's going to be brilliant.
So this brings us on now to the main meat of the show. And we've got a couple of letters. People do tend to love the questions sent in to us. They're not letters. I keep saying letters. They're emails. Going back to the 1980s. We've received a fax. And a carrier pigeon. So the first message sent in by Speckled Jim, the pigeon. No, not really. This couple calls themselves Curious but Cautious. And they say, they've named the subject of the email, Found Our Spark Again. So that kind of got my attention straight away. It says, Hi, Mr. and Mrs. N and the Vanilla to Vixen team.
That's just us.
Yeah, it's just us. They really think we've got a Jamie like Joe Rogan. We haven't. So it's just us. My husband and I are in our mid-30s and have been married for 6 years. After having our daughter a few years ago, my libido completely flatlined. Between the sleep deprivation and feeling like mom all the time, we basically became roommates. A few months ago, we started opening up about our fantasies to try and reconnect. We got onto the topic of the lifestyle and swingers clubs, and honestly, it was like a switch flipped. Just talking about it and fantasizing together has completely revived our sex life behind closed doors. It's been amazing. This is when we discovered your amazing podcast that we now listen to together in bed. Hearing your early stories gave us courage to really go for it. We wanted to try a club. We felt so bold that we actually drove out to a local club last weekend, but we never made it inside. We sat in the car park watching people go in, and it seemed like it was almost exclusive single guys. Single guys and older men walking through the door. I instantly got intimidated, felt totally put off, and we drove home. We love this new energy in our marriage and really want to explore it, but that experience really spooked me. Are all clubs just full of single guys? How do we take the first step into the lifestyle without ruining the amazing spark we've just found? We would love to come to your club, but live the other side of the country. Thanks so much, Curious and Cautious.
Ooh, it's a really, really good question.
Yeah.
And there are clubs out there that have a lot of single guys. But
it doesn't say which night they went on.
No.
So it's kind of an unwritten rule, although it's a stupid rule, really. But there's an unwritten rule in the swinging community that a lot of clubs allow singles in on Fridays.
Yeah.
But they don't allow single gentlemen in on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So they make it for couples like yourself, Curious and Cautious. I presume it's Mrs. Cautious.
You should not presume, Mr. N.
Yeah, she said she was cautious. So I presume it's Mrs. Cautious and Mr. Curious, I presume. But yeah, I mean, I remember when we sat outside the club for the very first time.
Yeah.
For an hour.
Yeah.
Let's not bring that up again.
Let's not talk about that.
And it was me that was really nervous. You were as cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, so we got inside.
Yeah, and then I was cool and you were like really, this is cautious.
I know, it's weird. But we went on a Saturday, didn't we?
Yeah.
So it was a lot quieter, and it was couples and single ladies.
Yeah, I mean, even in our club, we've said that there is a different vibe on a Saturday to on a Friday.
Yes.
Not worse. Fridays are really good fun. It's not a worse vibe or anything like that at all, but it's just a different vibe.
Yeah.
When you have singles in the club, single ladies and single guys, it's just a different vibe naturally. As we've said many times, clubs are not like pubs. People don't go in there in groups. On the whole, obviously we can't speak for every club in the country. We've not been to every club in the country. And you are obviously quite away from us. We don't know where you are, but you're obviously on the other side of the country. But we're in the middle, so what
Yeah.
how does that work?
I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I would recommend looking for a night that probably advertises that it welcomes newcomers, and definitely try a weekend night on like a Saturday that probably just allows couples and single ladies. Have a route around on Fab Swingers.
Another top tip is look at the reviews.
Absolutely.
So we had a gorgeous couple come to the club last Friday, and I like to find out how people hear about us and the reason they come to the club if it's the first time they've been. And they said, we read your reviews.
Our Googles.
Yes.
Our Google reviews.
Our Google reviews. And yes, and that literally determined whether they were going to come along to our club, and they liked what they'd read.
Yeah.
And so they did.
I think it can be quite intimidating for people when you see a large queue outside a club. And obviously we've kind of done away with that. We don't have any queues at all.
Nope.
And I remember it was one thing that we saw and we're like, oh my God, they are swingers.
Yeah, I know. We just stood watching the people in the queue, didn't we, for a while? It was like, oh, that's what they look like.
They go to swingers clubs. But then we were going to a swingers club. We were, it's a kind of bizarre thing to get your head around the beginning.
It is. But yeah, I mean, this is why we're here. We're here to give you advice. We're here to give you some top tips.
Yeah. You've done your first thing. You've actually said, right, okay, we're going.
Yeah.
You've made it to the car park or outside the club, and you've seen people walking in.
Yeah.
That's a first step.
It's quite a big step.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest step you will ever take is the day you walk through the door.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
And the thing is as well, you've actually seen people walking into the club now. Obviously it spooked you that it was all single guys, and I would totally get that.
Yeah.
So you've probably learnt a good lesson. One of the African teams in the World Cup, the manager says to the team every time they play, I forget which country it is, but it's like a little tiny African country. So obviously it's not Brazil kind of thing. And he said, when we go onto the pitch, we never lose. We either win a game or we learn.
I like that.
I think that is one of the best analogies.
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant.
That should be like a life motto.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure life coaches use it.
Yeah.
So, every time you go onto the pitch, you either learn or you win.
Yeah.
And so, all right, you didn't make it into the club, but you learned. You learned that particular night at that particular club probably wasn't for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've now got that experience. Learn, accept, move on.
Mm. You may go to clubs that you don't particularly feel is your type of place.
Yeah.
So you'll go somewhere else.
Every club is massively different.
Yes.
Every club has its own vibe. Every club has its own rules, its own sort of acceptance for membership.
Yeah.
Has its own sort of amount of single guys it will let in on certain nights. Some clubs really restrictive. Some clubs are just open, So just find the right one for you.
Mm. And hopefully one day you'll come and visit us.
Absolutely. We do have a very good hotel very close.
We do. And also don't forget, you get a massive Mrs. N hug when you walk through the door.
You do. And we've got a car park as well.
Yeah.
We've got everything. if you've got an RV or one of those motorhomes, you know, you could even park in the car park.
Yeah.
Come for a weekend.
Come see us. We'll look after you.
Absolutely. Shall we move on now to the next letter?
Yes, go on then.
Okay. It's not a letter, it's an email. By carrier pigeon. I tell you what, that poor pigeon. He was absolutely
exhausted.
He was knackered carrying the laptop. So this email says, my partner and I are in our late 40s and have been together for a decade. Wow. Congratulations.
Yes.
It's our second marriage for both of us. Lately, we've been talking a lot about spicing things up. We've read a few books on non-monogamy and even created a profile on a couple of lifestyle apps just to look around. The idea of meeting another couple or exploring a club has been a massive turn on for both of us, and it felt like we were finally ready to make a real step forward. But last week we listened to that new investigative podcast on BBC Sounds called Swingers. Hearing the story of that woman who felt pressured into the lifestyle by her husband and ended up trapped in a spiral of non-consensual encounters with strangers online has left us feeling completely traumatised. It completely took the wind out of our sails. It was a massive reality check. Now my partner is terrified that the community is full of predatory behaviour, and honestly I'm terrified of accidentally pushing her boundaries or ending up in a situation where we feel unsafe or out of control. We still have that desire, but the BBC story has cast a massive shadow over it. How do we distinguish the healthy consensual side of the lifestyle from the toxic elements exposed in that podcast? Is it possible to explore this safely without risking our mental health and our marriage? Thanks for everything you do, Mr. and Mrs. G.
Oh.
So I think Mr. G is referring to the BBC podcast that mentions the lady Ruth O'Grady. And she basically gave quite a harrowing story of how she was pressured and almost groomed by her husband.
Yeah.
Into things that she didn't want to do.
Yeah.
But it must be said that she also acted on Fab Swingers on her own as well, which she admits to doing. And, you know, she sent messages on her own to guys, and I think she even did single meets on her own.
I think it needs to be put into context, the differences between her experience and what most people experience in the hobby. Yeah,
absolutely. I think the reporter's name was Catherine Nye of the BBC, and you know, I don't know. I've got such mixed opinions on this.
Yeah,
I think the BBC does a job of bringing to light the dangers of being pressured into things, but by the same ruling, they only mention Fab Swingers, but there are other apps available.
Yeah,
you know?
There are. Yeah,
and I'm sure you could have exactly the same thing happen to you on Tinder.
Yeah,
you know, so I do think it's a little bit unfair of the BBC they really seem to hit Fab Swingers. And I mean,
at the end of the day, Fab Swingers, it's a tool, it's a platform.
Yeah, exactly.
They are not responsible for your actions and what you do with that.
The BBC did really investigative journalism into it, and they really went into it. And they brought up freedom of information requests submitted to 45 UK police forces that had 329 reports mentioning Fab Swingers. But they don't say over how long that has been going.
Yeah.
You know, 329 reports, that could have been since Fab Swingers opened. I mean, obviously, really, one report is too much, but it only mentions Fab Swingers. You know, you don't know what's in there.
Well, you don't know what the context of the reports are.
No, exactly not. And I'm not trying to defend anybody, but and I'm certainly, you know, what happened to that lady was awful by the sounds of it. It sounded like narcissistic behaviour from her husband.
Yeah.
But by the same ruling, I don't think you can persecute a adult social media app and kind of blame that for the behaviour of her husband.
No.
So I am a little bit defensive towards Fab on this one, because like you said, Mrs. N, it's just a tool.
It is a tool. And also you have to remember, especially as a couple, if you are communicating with each other and you are going through your journey, whichever way that takes you, as long as you are doing that together, then you are not going to run the risk of going through what that lady went through.
Yeah. I'm literally just bringing it up as I talk to you, because I am interested in this. And I'm just bringing it up on the internet, trying to find the actual article. It was actually the 329 police crime reports, which I'd written that bit down. It was between the start of 2023 and April 2026. It was over 3 years. Okay, so it wasn't from the start. So it was over 3 years. 26 individuals have been charged, and some of them with cases where Fab Swingers was mentioned, with 23 cases ongoing. But I'd also be interested to know how many cases were on mentioned Tinder.
Yeah.
You know, why pick out Fab Swingers?
Yeah.
Why mention other sites?
Don't get me wrong. Fab Swingers can be a minefield if you don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
And when you're really, really new to the hobby and you're going on there for the first time, it can be incredibly overwhelming.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we've said this many times, you know, you do have to have a sense of humour sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously not in that context.
Not in that context, but you know, if you were a single lady, for example, and we've proven this, that you set up your single lady's profile, you can guarantee within half an hour you would have probably had 90 messages.
And they do bring that up, that the BBC actually set up a profile. They got a barrage of replies. But again, I've never used Tinder.
No.
But are you going to get the same sort of thing from Tinder if you're an attractive single female?
Possibly.
You know, at the end of the day, men are more sexualised than women. That's just, it's just human nature.
Yeah.
It's part of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, it doesn't make an excuse for bad behaviour, but it is something that if you put yourself onto an internet platform, that it is something you will face. You can help avoid that with Fab Swingers by using their filters.
I was just going to say that.
You know,
you can actually turn a lot of the options off. So, and it all depends. What are you looking for? What is the reason for being on there?
And at the end of the day, she was a fully consenting adult. She obviously has regret now, and said that she did it to please her husband.
Yeah.
Who was obviously a manipulative man, but allegedly according to her, but by the same ruling, you know, she was a fully consenting adult that was going on Fab Swingers at stages on her own. I've got such mixed feeling about it.
It's a tricky one, because I read part of that, and you know, she talks about how she contracted an STI and how she got pregnant, and it's like, well, you know, you are in control of your own body.
Yeah.
You know, so if you don't want unprotected sex with somebody, then
I guess she's claiming that it was a tool that was used by a very manipulative man. That's her story of it. Yeah. So it was a tool that was misused, I suppose. But you could say that the same way, and we said this a couple of weeks ago. You know, a sharp bladed knife can be used to make a delicious meal. Yeah. But it can also be used for a violent act against somebody.
Yeah.
You know, do you blame the knife or do you blame the person wielding it? You know?
Absolutely.
But I guess to go back to our question, we have successfully done a podcast for 4 years. We have been to lots of clubs. We've hosted events at clubs. And it's fair to say, Mrs. N, we know quite a bit about this swinging game.
Just a little.
And overall, we have to say that the massive majority of people in the swinging lifestyle are beautiful, very liberated, very kind-hearted people.
Yeah.
You know, and so I think when you see something in the media, whether it be, you know, an attack on the street, do you then say, well, I'm never going to walk down that street again? If someone is murdered in a city, do you say, well, I'm never going to that city? And I think to tar the whole swinging lifestyle with the act of one allegedly narcissistic gentleman, I think that would be overkill. And as I say, for me, if I were the couple, I would carry on talking about it and just do more research, do more reading, go on a few apps, talk to a few couples.
I mean, we've had this conversation with quite a lot of people at the club, haven't we? Because obviously it's been in the news very recently, so it has come up in conversation. And I have to be honest, the majority of people that have bought it up have been very defensive of the hobby and Fab.
Yeah, and I think to put it into context and to give it an analogy of alcohol, say. Yeah. So if you walk into a pub where people enjoy alcohol and say, is alcohol a bad thing? The majority of people in that pub will go, no, we enjoy it, we enjoy it socially and it helps us relax and whatever. If you walk into a room of alcoholics and ask them, is alcohol a bad thing? The majority of them will say, for us it is, yes. And we stay well away from it. Yeah. So it's how the actual subject is used. Swinging is absolutely no different. It's a pastime that a lot of people love, enjoy, get a tremendous sense of well-being and a sense of confidence often, if it's used in a positive way. Yeah. But if it's misused, then I think, obviously in this case, it will leave somebody with an extremely negative reaction towards it. Yeah, definitely. And I am going to finish on this point, Mrs. N. Yeah. Coming from the establishment of the BBC, of all people, to be talking about an app that is they're painting it in a bad picture. Yeah. Coming from the BBC, that is like me saying, well, Catherine Nye, the reporter who's actually reported this, should we all avoid the BBC forever? Because the BBC itself was known with grooming, with far worse activities taking place that went on for years and years. Should we avoid the BBC forever because of it? Touche, Mr. N, isn't it? Catherine, if you want to talk to us, you know my email. On a slightly lighter note. Yes, let's lighten things up. Well, there you go. And no, I mean, I think it was important that we spoke about it because everybody's talking about it. And it's been talked about a lot in the media at the moment. But it's very easy for these things to get blown up out of proportion. And you could see from that couple that they literally, it's affected them by their email, that they're not sure that it's a safe environment now. Yeah, which is totally understandable for people that have never actually used the app or been involved in it. And I think, don't get me wrong, I think the BBC's done a job of making sure that people are safe, but I do wish that there was some context brought into that. Yeah. So all they've done is point out that there was 300 or something police reports that mention Fab Swingers in 3 years or whatever. But what they don't mention is that there's up to 45,000 people on Fab Swingers almost at any time, during the day. Yeah. So let's put some context back into the whole situation. Absolutely. That's it now. I'm getting off my soapbox. That's it. Get down. The soapbox is split from me standing on it for so long. But you mentioned those words, the BBC. Let's not go there. Okay, so this week's question of the week on the Discord group, it kind of was one that it floated my boat, shall we say. It's a very interesting question. So it came from the beautiful Crimson Rose and Billion 71.
And basically they wanted to know, what's your favourite time of day to have sex and why?
Oh.
So I was actually the first to respond to this week. I would just like to put it out there.
At what time of day did you respond?
It was actually at 8:30 in the morning.
And I already know the answer to this.
I know you know the answer to it. Go on, you tell them then. What is my answer, Mr. N?
Morning. You're a morning person.
I am a morning person, but my favourite time of day to have sex is the afternoon.
Oh.
And do you know the reason why?
I didn't even know. I thought you were going to say morning.
No.
We've been married.
I'm not normally a morning person. And don't get me wrong, if you wake me up to have morning sex, then I'm happy days. But if I had to choose, I would definitely be an afternoon.
Okay.
Ideally, a hot, sunny afternoon.
That is your thing.
Is definitely my thing. And the reason being is I feel it's a little bit naughty in the middle of the day.
Is there anything left naughty for us?
Well, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to read out some of the responses.
Let's go for it.
So the gorgeous Naughty Cherry Pie. See, girl after my own heart. She went, same. Afternoon naughtiness is always a winner. She did also go on to say that she does like early evening sessions where time can be taken to concentrate on each other too. Oh, and waking up in the middle of the night and feeling so horny, you just have to act on it. That's quite animalistic and so hot. Then just go back to sleep afterwards.
Don't these people have other things to do?
Flirty and fun, they say we are exact opposites. Always morning for me and always bedtime for hubby. Don't worry though, we make it work. I love that.
So is it like 11:59 p.m, 12:01 a.m. in the morning?
You've got small slots where you're both on the same page. Our lovely Mr. Saucy. It's always good to start the day off right with some alarm cock, he says.
Alarm cock.
In saying that, a long leisurely afternoon where you are in no rush and can spend loads of time concentrating on each other is the best. So.
Good reply.
Yeah.
I'm just trademarking alarm cock in the shape of a penis. Or perhaps you could have on like a tease made with a pair of boobs, like a clock for each nipple.
Oh, you could.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant.
You could, yes. Dancing duo, definitely afternoon and early evening for us.
Twice? Are they mad?
And the gorgeous Barney from the beautiful Sexy Squirrels.
Yes.
Morning sex, especially if it's before work, feels very naughty and leaves a smile on my face all day.
I bet it does. Have you seen Vanessa?
I didn't have time to do it when you've got to go out for work.
There you go.
I've got no hope. Joe Beans 95. Afternoon into the early evening. You get enough time at the start of the day for that teasing to build up and then enough time after to bask in the afterglow.
Very specific.
Very specific.
There's
a lot of thought gone into that response.
He has got everything absolutely sorted out. A man who is organised to perfection.
Stun Stacey. Any time is good for us. Tends to be at bedtime though. Bloody teenagers. See, this is a thing. When you do have teenagers, as we've had teenagers in the house.
The greatest contraception ever invented.
Oh, my word. It's so difficult, isn't it?
And that is why most people, when their kids hit teenage years, have no more kids. It's not because they're old and knackered. It's because the teenagers stunt everything sexual.
Especially if you want to be noisy.
Oh, yeah.
You know. It's not quite the same trying to have quiet sex when you really just want to scream the house down. Our beautiful Mrs. MS Chaps 90. Honestly, any time of the day or multiple times. My absolute favourite, though, is an early afternoon when you have lots of time to just be with each other and no other time constraints.
Isn't she lovely?
She's gorgeous. Lovely, she doesn't surprise me that she put multiple.
No, it doesn't.
God, if I had that woman's stamina. Neon, early morning or late night, any time that we can just lose a few hours. I think it's a kind of a pattern going where people like I mean, I'm up for a quickie. I quite like a quickie now and again. But it seems the majority of people want to be able to have sex and be able to enjoy it, not feel rushed and stuff. The lovely Locket says, wake me up in the middle of the night anytime. My fave, or first thing in the morning. Start the day off right and happy. Now, we've talked about this before, haven't we? And I have said to you, I actually quite like being woken up.
You do, yeah.
Which I know sometimes you feel a bit funny about.
It's a weird thing.
It's
sex with somebody who's asleep. It's an odd one.
I don't know. There is something quite sexy about it. Although Mrs. MS Chaps 90 doesn't agree. She went, no one is waking me for sex. She went, poor Mr. MS Chaps 90 tries to wake me occasionally. Not often think he's given up trying, to be honest, but it's not possible. If he tries, he gets a half asleep mumble, go ahead, and I move my hips closer to his and then fall back to sleep. I usually hear a, nope, I don't want to fuck a dead person, as I'm drifting back off. Bless him. Mr. Kinky Stud Muffin. I've always loved morning sex. However, right after work, when there's no kids at home and your wife is waiting for you on the couch as you walk in.
Very naughty.
Wow.
These people are very naughty people.
Yes. Mr. Saucy actually says, I also quite enjoy being woken up in the middle of the night for sex. The slutty McTease, bless her, from across the pond.
She's a beautiful tease.
She is a beautiful tease. I enjoy waking up horny, rolling over and putting a cock in my mouth or other locations. I also friggin' love being asleep in the spoon position and feeling a hard cock throb against my bum. And instinctively, I will start to wiggle my hips. And, 1 second, hang on, I need a moment, she says. Holy moly, is it time for a nap yet? And then she's just put, mostly, I just like sex. I have to be honest, we know.
We have
We have witnessed it.
And heard. Laying on the bed next to her. She does go different colours, I have to say.
Iceman. Do you think he's...
Iceman's cool. He's a cool guy. I think he'll be an afternoon, early evening person.
He's actually any time of the day.
I'm not surprised. He's the Iceman. He's cool.
But he did go on to say, however, first thing in the morning gets the day off to a good start and allows me to focus to at least lunchtime.
He's ready again. He's ready to go.
Poise. Morning is my favourite time. Then we take a morning shower. I feel completely energised and that makes my day wonderful. And also after dinner out.
It sounds like a Timotei advert.
It does a little bit, doesn't it?
Leaves your hair beautiful and blonde.
Although, I have to say, and this is probably giving it too much information, but sometimes in the mornings, especially at the weekends when we do have a bit more time, and I'm not rushing around trying to get ready for work, we have a little play, and it does help me wake up for the rest of the day.
It's an alarm cock.
It's not bad. I can highly recommend it. Lace and pearls. Surely one of the perks when you are both working from home is making the most of your lunch break. Or does that fall under inappropriate conduct in the workplace? Asking for a friend. And then a little shy says, surely that would depend on if you got caught. If there's no one there to catch you at it, then you're all right.
It's like the whole lockdown thing, isn't it? When everyone was doing meetings with no trousers or pants on, there must have been so many babies born or conceived during lockdown.
I'm going to finish on the beautiful Rex. I'm slightly OCD with myself and the other person being clean. My favourite is shower sex or after shower sex. This can be at any time of the day or night. I like morning sex, but it won't be very intimate, I'm afraid, if you smell. What a way to finish a show. Exactly.
Rex, we love you.
We do.
And that's about it for another episode.
It is.
We hope that none of the things we've talked about have caused any trauma today.
No, but if you do feel strongly enough that you want to message us, then please do.
Absolutely. And so for another week, we will see you.
Yes, take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.